Hi, my name is Rebecca Coleman. I have decided to do my YouTube book project on the Freedom Writer's Diary. It's about a teacher named Miss Erin Grewell and 150 students who used writing to change themselves and the world around them. Now, I think the most important aspect of this book is that Miss Erin Grewell did not give up on her students. She fought for them no matter what. You know, when she gets these students, the at-risk freshman class, that's the class she teaches, when she gets them, you think she's not going to last a week, not even a month, just because they're horrible. They don't pay attention, they're out of control, they just don't care, because these are students that have been to juvie, and some of them even have tracking ambulance. So they've decided, the world doesn't care about me. Why should I care about anything else besides myself? So most of them, they think just because they make it to the next day, that's an accomplishment in themselves. They're all in gangs, and they risk being shot every time they walk out the door. Most of them have lost family members, close friends to violence and everything, and so the world doesn't care about them. Why should they care about it? That's basically what they think. Then they get Miss Erin Grewell as their teacher, and she has decided that, these kids have been mistreated their whole lives. They need somebody who will care for them and be respectful towards them and give them a chance at life. And that's what she decides to do. And there's this entry that she made in the book that I'd like to read part of. I'm going to paraphrase a bit. It's from her it's from the freshman year, spring 1995, so she's already like halfway through her first year of teaching. I just want to read a little bit, and I'm going to paraphrase a bit. Even though a lot of people have given up on them, I refuse to believe they're a lost cause. Even though their reading scores don't indicate that they're smart, it's amazing how savvy they are. They're a walking encyclopedia when it comes to pop culture, quoting lines from their favorite movie or reciting every lyric from the latest rap CD. I think the key is to build on what they already know. I've been trying to pick stories they can relate to and then challenge them to bring the story to life. Right there, that just shows she's an amazing teacher. She's going to use what they already know and then build on that to teach them. And I think that's what a great teacher should do. You should use what your students already know if you find that a student's hard to teach. I was a hard student to teach at once. I was not the best in the world, but the one teacher I had, my 5th grade teacher, she didn't give up on me. She fought for me, and she made me to who I am today. I wouldn't be where I am or who I am if it wasn't for her. I just think that Miss Erin Grewell, she's just a reflection of what every teacher should be. You should fight for your students. You should care for them. You should respect them. You should help them want to learn. You should make learning fun for them. Especially if, school comes out hard for them. If they have trouble grasping material at first, find something they can relate to and then apply it to that. And I just think that, Erin Grewell is just an amazing teacher. In fact, she never gave up, no matter what. All the other teachers at the school, her principals, even her father was like, why can't you just be a normal teacher? Just get through the class, teach your material, and don't worry about them. But she said, that's just not right. You're a teacher, you should care about your students and where they're going in life. And she's right, a teacher should care. I hope when I become a teacher that my students will love me. Erin Grewell is one of my heroes, one of the reasons I'm going into teaching. And I hope I can model my classroom after her, and I hope my students will, love me as much as, her students loved her, and they'll respect me, and I hope I can just model my classroom after the Freedom Writers. And yeah, I really hope I end up with a class like the Freedom Writers, and that I end up being like a teacher like Miss Sarah Grewell and my fifth grade teacher, because these two teachers have really inspired me to become a teacher myself, and I hope I end up just like them.